stream. And I just want to say I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody has an awesome New Year's this year. And I can say this, I don't know what the new year looks like for me. Um, I know that I'm still working on my weight loss. Another goal that I'm working on is going to Japan. Now I'm gonna have to push that back to 2026 because I have to work on my savings right now. So because realizing something about something like Japan is it takes finances and funding to do that, and I have to save up for that. And I've slowly been building my savings right now, and so I'm working my way to save money right now to do that trip. Um, I possibly am gonna be going with Crystal. Just depends on our financial situations with with her, and I'm just trying to do the best I can, and you know I could agree with you on that, and it's partially because of my motivation to make content, and like a long time ago I would have fought you for that, but now I don't fight you for that because partially my channel is that because I hardly put content on anymore, and I'm trying my best to stay positive. I'm trying my best to be a better person, and make good content, and I'm just trying to keep you guys entertained because sometimes I believe I don't have enough to give you guys to keep you entertained, and do stuff with you guys and put out great videos for you. And when you guys say this, I know where you're coming from and what community you're coming from, and I just honestly, I really don't care. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings anymore that you say that my channel's dead, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. And if you want to go over there and enjoy his content, do it. I really don't give two flips that you represent him. I don't know why you want to bother me and constantly berate me. I'm not there anymore. I'm not on his show anymore. I'm doing my own thing. I'm living my life. I don't really talk about him anymore. So, like, I just honestly don't care. And I just don't understand why you can't just leave me alone and just let me be, and let me be with my fans, and just let me do a live stream without you jumping on here and making me feel like crap. I think it's just your goal in life. Like, a lot of people, I feel like sometimes, you know, some of my fans are good, but some of my fans are like, they're not fans, they're haters. And they say, Tommy, it's the best thing about some of the haters. They honestly make you want to take a gun and stick it in your mouth and blow your brains out because it's just like that's their goal in life. Like, can you imagine having that goal in life to make sure that someone doesn't exist anymore, that they take their own life? Me, I'm not suicidal. I'm strong. Like, I don't believe in that. I believe if I commit suicide, I will burn in hell for eternity. That's what I believe in my religion. So I'm not gonna let people beat me and destroy me because I'm stronger than that. And I don't know. I just kind of was sitting back and just trying to think. Okay, if I go live, what am I gonna talk about? What am I? What is my subject gonna be about? And like, I don't honestly know. Like, I just also wanted to come on here and just talk that in this new year, I don't know what to give you. Like, I don't know what awesome stuff is going to happen. Honestly, my life has just been maintaining of working out at the gym occasionally and hanging out with whoever I hang out with, and possibly making content here and there, and like saving up money. Like, that's what I've been doing. And like, I mean, some people have been saying to me I shouldn't go to Japan, but like, it's a once in a lifetime experience. And, if I think that, I conquer this goal, I think it'd be the best goal in my life. I mean, one of my biggest goals was to get the World Heavyweight MTV's Made Comedy Central's championship belt. And I didn't. I made it happen. And, I have my good friend Drew to thank for that, because he's the reason why I have that title belt. He donated $100 and I put in $100 and I got it. And it's in the other room hanging on the wall where it should be, because, like, I know, like, and a lot of people say I should defend it, but it's not a title to defend. The only way you can defend that title is you have to be on MTV's Made, Tosh.0, and, be on YouTube. And I've done all those things. And I at one point was, like, I could say, at a point where I was at my highest, and then I hit my lowest, and I hit frigate, basically, because I felt empty inside. And then, and I know I probably say this a lot, but a lot of the sins went after my father passed away, and, how my fire kind of blew out. And I kind of fell into a depression, because after he passed, it was hard for me not to, like, I wanted to impress him. Like, I wanted to show him I could be successful. And after he was gone, that my fire blew out. And I don't know. Sometimes I try to be strong, and then there's some moments I don't know. I just sit back and I say, what direction am I going next? And a lot of the directions is that, I want to be there for certain people in my life. And one of the main people is my mom. I love her to death. And I mean, I know she's going to watch this, because she watches my channel now. And so I have to be careful what I say sometimes now. Um, but she is one of my biggest supporters, and she is one of the most wonderful people in my life that is always there and still kind of nudging me to make content and giving me ideas. And, one idea I was wanting to do, and I didn't know if this would be possible, was to have a fan meetup again. And I I got crushed one year, and I'll admit that. I got blindsided by um I did the fan meetup, and I think a lot of people sat back and laughed at me. And you probably did, because most people do sometimes. They sit there and they'll laugh at me because they think it's funny, because they think Tommy's trying to do something, let's just laugh at him. Well, instead of support Tommy and, like, motivate him. People think it's more funny to hurt and to help. And I've been trying to think about the possibilities of doing a Tommy fan meetup, and involving with a movement of Tommy heads to get together. And I would want to see that happen, maybe here in 2025. But I don't know when I could do that. Like, I don't know when, around what time, and what place I could do it. Honestly, I mean, I would love to see people come to Black Mountain, but honestly, if people were able to make it to Asheville, it would be cool. But just remind you one thing about Asheville, that Asheville has still been devastated by Hurricane Helene, and it is manageable, but it is destroyed, and we are trying to rebuild it. And same thing here with Black Mountain. There are areas of Black Mountain where there is nothing left. And William, please, if you see any hate in the chat, go after it, dude. Okay, just want to make sure about that. William Mackinac, one of my If there was anybody that was my advocate, and it's William Mackinac. He's one of those dudes that is one of the chillest guys, and sometimes I'm not the nicest to him. Like I try to give him the best time of day, but he's a good guy. He's really chill. He's never been hateful to me. He's never had a single snide thing to say about me. He's never talked crap about me. Like no matter what, he will hit me up and talk with me. And sometimes I don't have time of day for him, and I should. I should make more time for people that are positive in my life than negative people in my life. Honestly, sometimes I feel like why should I give attention to people that just want to crap on me all day long? And I should make more time for people that want to make my life better and have fun and like right now. Shout out to my friend Tyler. He's trying to call me right now. He doesn't realize I'm doing a live stream right now. And I appreciate you calling me back because I just called him 2 times. And I'm probably realizing he's probably doing something or talking with somebody on the phone. But after I do this live stream, I'll give him a call back, Tyler. So shout out to my buddy Tyler. And I know he says that I don't do this anymore, but check out Too Tall Tyler on TikTok. He hasn't uploaded any content in a while, but still check out some of his older content. He did wrestling content mostly. Big wrestling fan. He's a good guy, and sometimes that in life you have your lulls, you have your ups and downs, and I could say the one thing about this is that I want to say something. You do realize at one point I could have been dead. And why I say this because someone opened up my eyes. Like recently we got hit by Hurricane Helene. But a part of this was there is a place called the North Fork Reservoir and it is near us. And if this thing had given way, it would have taken out Black Mountain, Swannanoa, and Asheville and just flooded the whole entire valley. And at any point, I could have been wiped out. My whole entire apartment. I may be living on the third floor, but the water possibly would have came all the way up to my apartment was, and I could have woken up to floodwaters around my house. And who knows if I would have survived. And I mean, the biggest person I worry about in this situation is my mom. And my mom is a healthy person, and I worry. Ever since then I'm like I've worried about her since. Like, and if I could get to her, like that. And the day of the hurricane, I was like, I couldn't get to her because the ways to get to her were flooded, and it was insanity, pure insanity that day. And just what I saw, I didn't film any of it because personally, I had to keep a charge on my phone because like I had no power at all. And I just recently bought me this portable battery charger and it's been keeping my battery charged. Like I don't go anywhere without it now. Like I take it wherever I go, honestly, and like that has been my keeping my phone charged. And I should have had it before, but I just didn't think I needed a battery charger. And now it's like, because I do a lot of stuff in my day. I try to keep a busy schedule. I work at my job. I hang out with friends. I do all sorts of things. And, a lot of that involves me using my phone and doing all sorts of stuff on social media and taking pictures and filming videos and stuff like that. So I try to do my best to keep up to date with everything and make TikToks. And if you want to see, uh, I posted a TikTok recently here. I was narrating, doing a voiceover, narrating the old clip from Dumb and Dumber. And if you want to see some of my other stuff, some of my other videos on TikTok, check out Tommy NC 2010 at TikTok. That's where I put most of my content up. That's where I've been kind of mostly lingering, and it's easy to shoot a video and upload it. And you could see most of my content there. And sometimes I've been vlogging through TikTok, and I recently kind of raw edited a vlog of me and my friend Charlie hanging out with Hamza and the whole entire gang. We just went out, had pizza, celebrated my friend Charlie, and I jokingly brought my Nerf. I bought a Nerf gun and bought a Nerf gun for him for his birthday. And as you can see, it was that kind of raw editing that I kind of used through my phone, and it reminded me of like the old days of when I used to vlog. And like I guess my fire for vlogging burned out, and I guess because I just didn't know what else to make, like what else to do, and I just felt like I didn't want to give you guys the same thing over and over again. I don't know why am I. It's weird. It's never done this before. Like it's like other half of the screen here is not even. As long as we're talking and we're here, I'm live. I'm just happy to see the 8 viewers or 10 viewers, anybody that comes in here and just listens to me. And I'm grateful for all my Tommy fans, all my Tommy heads. And also, if you want to check out Tommy gear, the link is in the description below. Um, it's on Williams shop, and you can get all sorts of hoodies, ball caps, and later on down the road, I'm I'm going to be bringing in more stuff and more gear and Hollywood shirts and everything you can think of, and just trying to spread positivity and entertainment and just do what I can to get by and entertain. And I'm sorry if I haven't produced a lot of content. I guess that I have been a little depressed lately. I just don't know why. I just that fire is not there sometimes, and it should be. And I I'm gonna try to do some more content with some friends of mine, and definitely try to chill with Justin and do some stuff with him and Tyler, and see what I can do with that, and definitely make some content on here. Um, I know if anybody is going to the show on Wednesday at the what is it, the what is the name of it, the Cherokee, the I used to call it the Civic Center, but it's something Cherokee, Cherokee Civic Center. I think they bought it recently. But AEW is coming to town, and it'll be the first ever live taping of a wrestling show in Asheville. And one of the things that they have, Cash Wheeler is a local here. He is a professional wrestler, and he wants to bring wrestling back to Asheville. And that's a really brave thing for him to do when a lot of companies have live wrestling has not been in North Carolina for a while. Because WWE hasn't. Because I could say this: where that building is, it's a smaller building, but a lot of people will bash AEW because they're saying, oh yeah, they only go to smaller event places. Well, it's good that they're coming here to bring wrestling, and they're trying to raise money for Asheville to get back on their feet. And I'm just doing what I can to provide entertainment and trying to inspire, and I just hope everybody's doing well. To all my 11 viewers, if those are actually my viewers or if they're just trolls that are kind of shooting off at the mouth, but I'm just trying to live life and stay positive, and sometimes I'm not the most positive. I can be negative sometimes on myself, and I'm just trying to get along. And this new year, I'm still going to work on myself as a person and also try to better myself. And okay, it's the self promote again. If you want to get a Tommy NC 20, the third edition of the Tommy NC 2010 comic book on Amazon, you can check it out. Deborah Abbott, my friend, made this. uh, by me simply just one day saying to her, I wish I had a comic book. It would be awesome. And you could see all sorts of awesome YouTubers in it. Like so many appearances by Cam from the Foulmouth Network. My friend Pongo, he's a haunt clown. Um, my friend, I have so many appearances by people in here, but it's really awesome. There's like, um, who else? Who else is in it? Hamza's in it. Uh, my friend Justin's in it. My mom, she makes an appearance in it. Could be on a camera. And McJuggernuggets, they're in it. Angry Grandpa makes an appearance. May he rest in peace. But if you want to check out this awesome comic book, also an appearance by the one and only. I'll say this: the person that was in this comic book, I really didn't want in the comic book, but my friend, the artist Deborah Abbott, wanted him in the comic book, so I was like, okay, Deb. We're kind of co-producers on it, but that's cool. You know, it was kind of her decision. Oh, and John Fears as Fears Man is in it too. The rising star that is John Fears, the world heavyweight Fears Man champion. I might just start calling him that champ. But looking at it, it's so action packed. There's so many awesome things in this comic book. It is amazing. Every night Deb sent me pictures of each angle and just stuff like that, and it's just amazing. The Blue Angel, he's farting. There it is, the championship, my world heavyweight championship, the MTV's made world heavyweight championship. And this is all 3 editions right here that you can check on Amazon. Deb also has made other comic books, other additions to her work, Code Tango, and other things. She's also a writer. I think, if I'm right, she wrote some novels. She's wrote some stuff. She's a professional artist, and she's one of my good friends. And she's been one of my biggest supporters and fans. And I hope you can still check this out and purchase it. And if I ever meet you and you have a copy of it, I'll sign it for you. Okay? I just want to say that, and I always welcome. And like I said, if you ever come through Black Mountain and you're traveling through this area, DM me on Instagram, DM me on Twitter. I'll see if I can meet up with you, okay? I live here in Black Mountain, and if you want to come by and see me, I'd love to see you, get a picture with you, have a meal with you or something like that. And I appreciate all my fans. And, just if you're ever traveling through the area, just send me a DM. Okay, don't be afraid. I have a busy schedule, but, at my job, I work from 10 to 2. So after 2, I'm pretty much available. I got nothing to do. I just kind of go home and chill and take a nap. But, it is what it is. And yes, this is a real cigar. I just don't have it lit because I'm not supposed to. I don't want to be smoking in my apartment. And if I have a lighter, I'll go out and smoke it outside of my house. And recently I started watching Sopranos, and I have to say it's one of my. I never thought I was like, okay, people told me so much about the show. I really got into it. Like, it was really good, and it ended a long time ago. And the actor that played Tony Soprano, he passed away a while back ago, James Gandolfini, and apparently it wasn't that pleasant. Like, I don't want to be someone like James Gandolfini. I don't want to hate on my fans, and I know that I can't compare myself to James Gandolfini because he was worldwide. People saw him. People wanted to talk to him, If I was someone like James Gandolfini, I would love to have something like that. To have people notice me and freak out, want to meet me, get a picture with me, and like I know there was certain limits to that, and he would get upset and hit people apparently. But to have what Feeney had, James Gandolfini, like it would be amazing to have that kind of fame. And honestly, I just try to express and entertain and do what I can and just provide entertainment. And I've been trying to get out of this stupor. Honestly, I lately I just kind of been dragging my feet and just kind of thinking about stuff and just kind of doing what I can. But I just hope you can uh, wait and see. Just wait and see. I'm gonna try to produce some more content in the future for you guys, and I'm gotten back on getting my laptop up and running. Um, you know, so like I'm working on that. So we'll see what direction I can go with that, and we'll see what content we come out for. And just want to give a shout out to some of my friends. I hope everybody's doing well. Give a shout out to my friend Justin. A shout out to my friend Tyler and to Foulmouth Ken. I also want to say that I send my prayers out to him. I heard that there's some stuff going on with your family. So I just want to say, Ken, I'm praying for you. I hope that your family is doing well. And I send my prayers your way, man. And I tip my hat to you guys. Shannon, Ken, I hope everything is doing well for you. I mean, I send my prayers your way. But as always, I'm just kind of living life, just chilling. I'm Tommy NC 2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. I hope everybody does well. I hope everybody does well in this new year and has a good time. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And have a great time. And I'm gonna enjoy some Bailey's. I'm gonna enjoy some Irish cream. I got me a big bottle of it today, so I'm gonna probably be drinking on that wherever I go. So it'll be interesting to see how things go and how things are a party, how things are gonna be. But I hope everybody's doing well. Stay positive. Stay healthy. Catch you later, folks.